Cool. Alright, we go live correctly. Yes, we did. Go live over here. Get up that YouTube source. Boom. Alright, that looks good. What's good, everyone? What's good? We're going to be doing more of that mod from the last couple of streams today, Bunko. But today, I think we're going to try some of those new difficulties they added. I saw there were quite a few. So I'm thinking we pick one of the decks that we've already got some difficulties complete on. We did Completionist Plus Plus already, so we've got Gold Stake on all the base decks. And I don't know why, but it thinks that we've, okay, that worked out. But it thinks that we've completed the one after that as well. Give me just a moment to check something out real quick. Where am I looking? Here we are. Check this out real quick. Okay. Cool. That's looking good. That's up. YouTube's up. We can actually see the screen today. I'm not making that mistake for the 70th time. And we should be good to go. Alright. New deck. New run. New run, new me. We're gonna play one of these decks on... So we beat gold. Apparently they just gave us cyan for free. Shops can have scattering jokers. Destroys a random adjacent joker when removed. So if you sell it, or it says removed, so maybe even when it like dies, it would also destroy an adjacent one. Okay, that sounds bad, right? I don't know what that can stack with. Obviously not eternal, but like I guess it would be able to stack with perishable. When removed though, so perishable wouldn't cause it to die. Anyways, shops can also have hindered jokers, stays in place until the end of a round after being sold. So you can't sell stuff mid-round. This sounds particularly annoying with rentals because you can't like halfway use something, right? You can't do like buy a Cartomancer that's rental, get the free Arcana, and then sell it right away and you don't lose any money. So let's do, I'm definitely gonna do all the way up at pink stake, but let's pick, let's just go with maybe yellow deck. Seems fine. Okay. I already see it's a pretty bad flush. It's also not quite a good enough full house, I don't think. No, it's enough. It's enough. I lied. I lied to you just now. Let me check the audio quality. We don't have any popping or anything like that. Okay, good. Good. Hope everyone's having a great day. What am I looking at? Oh, this piece of crap joker that I really don't like. At least it sounded really bad when I first read it. Shuffle all jokers and this joker gains +6 malt resets when any joker is rearranged. Yeah, that's... like, it's fine. It's just not really my style. Like, I do realize that +6 malt is like a fucking lot per round. but it's just, I don't know, that ain't me. I'm gonna take this protester, that should be enough for now. I'll consider whether or not I want that overstock voucher. Queen Jack 10-9. Let's look for 8 or king. There's the king. We're getting 88 chips because we discarded an ace. Should be plenty. Honestly, we should probably just save here. We've got our econ completely sorted now. No reason to fuck with it. Let's go for the flush here. Assuming we can get it. We can. Should be good enough again. Thank you, protester. Discard 1 ace, get a free, you know, 88 chips. Nothing wrong with that. Troubadour is not it. Not early, at least. I could level up Earth and reroll once. You're fancy. What do you do? Destroys a random adjacent when removed. It is fluorescent, which means it can't be debuffed. Can't be flipped either, which is nice. It, like, flipped and debuffed are really only going to be relevant against the final bosses, right? Because there aren't the normal bosses don't really fuck with your jokers so much. I don't know if I like this. Like, it's good, it's fine. I don't know if I like it that much though. We have protester. This is like stacking chips. If I sell it, it's gonna kill something else, so nah. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Before I play that, I'm gonna discard these. Actually, maybe I want to discard the ace. I want to discard the ace because it gives me a bunch of chips from protester. Seems pretty necessary. Ace, king, queen, 10. No, we have a flush. Let's play the flush. Yeah. Alright. We're cooking so far here with our one joker. Another fluorescent scattering joker. This one is runner, but worse. So I think I'm good, thanks. I'll go ahead and take 10-4, that is some mult. Hopefully we'll be able to get somewhere with that. And I will go to the big blind in hopes that I will have enough money for telescope or what other crap they decide to give me. I'm just holding on to temperance as well, just until I have more jokers, really. And there's your straight, including a walkie-talkie proc, walkie-talkie procky, and a full house to win. What was our boss? The wall? A little bit concerning. Hopefully we find something here. Scored cards in winning hand gain plus 50 chips until the end of the next round. That's not helpful now, this is helpful in the future. Red card can have some value though. I think red card's a decent pickup here. And then we go Jumbo Arcana. And we look for... Honestly, I might do Temperance. And, you know, honestly this might be a skip. I think that feels the best, is the 3 mult now. And then we can take Telescope Voucher. Okay, I feel a little better with red card. King, Queen, 10, 9, 8. Let's discard these 3 so that we get at least the 80 chips and play the flush. We almost have a straight flush, but I don't think we can hold on to that. So let's just go ahead and play this. It's got a 10 in it. That's good. Good points, good points. Full house. Pretty easy choice there. I'm gonna play the lower chips, hold the ace. Maybe I can discard it for the protester. Like this would probably be a good time to do that. Let's get rid of the ace and the 6 and the king. Look for a 2 pair maybe. Yeah, there we go. That's probably enough. There we go. Nice. Alright, you are disabled now, so if I sell you, you don't do anything, right? Like, you sit there until the end of the round, next round, and then it sells it. Not being able to shift around easily does sound like a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. We can take one of these, and we do need some chips now. Card Sharp is good though. I think I take Card Sharp, and then I skip for the mult. Scary Face is alright. You can kind of use Scattering with Hindered, right? Because you sell it, it doesn't actually sell, and then when you sell the Scary Face, it destroys. So it would like destroy these. But you already got the sell money, so like, you kind of dealt with it anyways. $8 isn't bad, but you know what's better than $8? 3 mult. That's not necessarily true, but I'm gonna say it is. Four diamonds. Still 4 diamonds. Concerning. 5 diamonds. There we go. Alright, we're looking for flushes. We got some of our clubs out already. Play a 1 pair. Alright, now we have Card Sharp on 1 pair and on flush. This is not better because of Card Sharp. Let's go ahead and play this. We might lose rather early depending on what we see. Okay, we got our flush. So we'll go ahead and take that. Right. We definitely need some more cohesive shit here, but red card's doing us well so far. Random chips. I will say, it doesn't I'm not actually certain that this is random. It does look like it ticks up, and if it's related, you might be able to like time it correctly to get the 200. Hold on, why are you not gone yet? I sold you last round, why are you not gone yet? Hello? Is this like bugged or something? Well, I guess we'll be able to see real quick. Let's go ahead and click these. So if I play this like right now, 195, yep, you can time it. You can time it alright. Very nice. At least it seems like it. Yeah, okay, is this just bugged forever? Is it stays in place until the end of the round? End of the round? I sold this like 2 or 3 rounds ago. It says the round right here, 8. So what do I do about that? So like, what happens if I do this? Can I... Well, I guess I can do it that way. I think that's a bug, though, because, like, there's no reason that shouldn't be gone already. I don't mind a throwback, I suppose. I don't like that it's scattering. And I don't like that I can't skip for anything. I'll take the droll for now. And I'll take the Space Joker. Let's go. The water. I think I'm just gonna play these 4. Okay, it is random. I definitely timed that. So... $37. That's not fucking good enough. 172 is good enough, though. Alright, well, let's hope the high card hits. It did. Thank you. I do not like this card anymore. Not being able to know. It might as well just be, oh, like, kinda not that great. Whatever it's called, misprint. Because it's on chips. I think I want a judgment here. Probably over droll. Square Joker. Alright, I can do that. I can try anyways. Rough. Rough choices this time around. I gotta roll one more time. I want to see something good. I didn't see anything good. Alright, go next. 9K. Flush has, hold on, the mask. Flush has the base, chips, and mult of 3 of a kind. So your most played hand has the base, chips, and mult of the one below it, or 2 below it, of your least played hand, maybe? That's interesting. It directly counters like planet builds where you're picking one specific planet. Okay, so I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do here. I guess I'm just playing hair and just like hoping for the fucking best, cause like I have no idea how I'm gonna score enough points otherwise. Right, like we're probably just gonna lose here. I guess I could discard for 10s and 4s. Let's see if we can do something that way. But if disproportionality doesn't hit, right? We also didn't find any of our 4s anyways. I'll play the high card 10, but I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to run this back. We saw pretty much nothing of value that whole run. Red card was the closest we got, and we didn't get to skip very many packs. So let's run it back. Ghost deck, maybe? Works for me. That is not a good enough flush. Get out of here. Nine, 8, 7. There are not enough spades in this deck to be able to do that. Let's do something more like this. Discard all these. See what we get. Queens and 6s. No. Just play a dead high card here. And then hopefully that flush is good enough. I'll be sad if it's not. It's not. Alright, run it back. Fuck that. I'm not playing 3 hands on the small blind. 10, 9, 8. No. That's not it. Did some weeding yesterday, got eaten alive by bugs. Because I live in a swamp. I don't know where the fuck all the good cards are. Maybe I'm just digging for the wrong shit, but it looks like I'm getting a... I mean, it's more like I'm picking the wrong shit to dig for. I should be going for like flushes and such. I keep seeing most of a straight and going for that. Like, surely I draw a jack, right? Probably not, you know? Ah, there it is. Finally. I don't mind re-rolling the small blind a couple of times for a good start. We are on an extremely high difficulty. 4 fingers isn't too bad. Doesn't help us win, but it does... I mean, at the very least, it's a nice utility. And I'm kind of scared to open a Buffoon pack and see crap, so let's just take the 4 fingers and see if we can build around that. Okay, so we only need 4 for a flush now. And we also only need 4 for a straight. Granted, I did not draw either of those things. Ace, King, 10, 3. I mean, I might as well just play the whole thing at that point. Not quite winning, just shy. And 6, 5, 4, 3 is a straight. Easy win. Give me my $6. How's everyone doing today? Ride the bus. Ooh, that could work. Must play 5 cards. Very well. I will see what I can do. Ten, 7, 5, 3. That's a flush, right, guys? I could also do 10, 9, 8, 7. That's more points. And then a 3. Do some scaling. Calculated. All according to plan. Ooh, cryptid in the shop. That's kind of nifty. Granted, we got a spectral pack here as well. And an arcade machine. Tough choice, actually. Tough choice. Spectral could have a blue seal, it could have a number of things. Let's go for the spectral. It could have an immolator as well. Or it could have neither of those things and we just want a sigil. Alright, bunch of new spades. Guess we're spade based now. Just making sure that always got to make sure every now and then that stream's still going well. I almost feel like I have like a straight flush hiding here somewhere. But I guess I don't really care that much about a straight flush yet. I'm scaling Ride the Bus. I don't need to win in one. I'm really gonna have to remember not to play face cards though. I should really be just killing all of them when I see them, just so that I don't tempt myself to play one. Alright, let's try to save up. We're rather strong right now. I do see that we're about to go against the needle though. 10, 9, 8, ace, 4. Again, I could look for a straight flush, but why? That's enough to beat the That's enough to beat the needle, so we now know that we're strong enough for him. Yeah, let's just send it. We're just gonna look for spades, I think. Well, that is a straight right there, 5, 4, 3, 2. But I don't really like that. That's a 2 pair, but that's not good enough, certainly. There we go. I was wondering where all my spades went. That's a winner. Not by a whole lot, but we don't need it to be by a whole lot. No bonus points for trying harder. Clubs are debuffed. Don't care. I guess I just keep saving money. We need 3,200 for this next one. I don't think we'll have too much trouble with that. Early flush house unlocked. I like that. Wario. Plus 8 chips if played hand contains a flush. Yeah. That fits. That fits the bill here. And while I'm here, let me get the grabber. It's only -1 econ overall. Alright, be sure to not play the face cards. Do not play the face cards. This is a straight flush. Ten, 5, 3, 2, not quite. Get rid of the 6. Alright, now we're scaling on 2 different angles, and plus 8 chips for a flush is also honestly quite strong. Like, 2 to ace sequence of the same suit in your full deck. Yeah, that's only 5. That's not amazing. Let's check Buffoon. Creates an arcade tag for each 4 playing cards destroyed. We'll see if I can even pull that off, but I'll go ahead and... Actually, Wrathful is pretty good. We're doing spades. It's not insane, but since when has it ever been insane, right? 7, 6, 5, 4, and an ace for some extra points. I'm the wiener. A part of me really wants to check this Mega Buffoon, but it's gonna hit my econ again. Hopefully there's something worth it. I'd say Ice Cream Holographic is worth it enough. I don't really care for any of those though, so skip. And Deja Vu is probably worth it. Not yet, but eventually. Riding the bus. There we go. We actually got a different flush for once. And I can play the queen because it's not going to trigger. He has arrived. Hello. Just confirming that that didn't reset. If I just play a random ass hand, I'll probably be fine, right? So let's Deja Vu this 10. And just play a 2 pair. Oh well, I don't get jumper for once. That's fine. Why are there no chats? Not a lot of people in here just yet. Happens sometimes. they come and go. As more people come in, more people come in. That's how the algorithm works, right? So the more interactions there are, the more people show up. On Twitch, yeah, on Twitch, I'm used to seeing the like 2 to 5 or maybe 7 range. On YouTube, it varies greatly. Twitch is pretty consistent. Balatro is not the largest category in the first place, but just the way search algorithms work on YouTube, or on Twitch rather, that's about the number I expect. That being said, most of the people who view me on Twitch are regulars, so that is like sort of the trade-off. Hopscotch, discard when you play straight. Nah, neither of these really inspires me. Skip. I have not even used a tarot this run. Very well. Alright, kill these. Play those 5. Yeah. I'm sure they'll be around. Not everyone's gonna be here every day anyways, right? Them's just the facts. Maybe they went to bed early. Oh yeah, a couple of them, at least one of them mentioned that they had like school or something. So there's that too. Oh, right, I get to pick like the whole deck. To share a different type of the same property, do I have any like... I don't mind picking just like link together 4 cards where 3 have the same property and the other has just doesn't share this. Okay, so this is doesn't share the same property. This is shares a common rank without the same suit. This one is 2 of the same rank and 1 card. Wait. Where 2 groups of 2 cards share the same rank with 1 card from each group. Can I do this? Am I allowed to do this with this one? Yes. I can also do that with this one though. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's a guaranteed flush. I don't use that link card very often. Oh, I can do 2 of these. Hold on. Let me do it with these as well. Super easy flushes. I have 4 fingers. Right? Like, those are guaranteed flushes. I'll take a High Priestess. Go next. Plant. Oh, you know what? I linked in fucking face cards and I can't use face cards. I'm a fucking idiot. That's gonna make Ride the Bus actually, Ride the Bus won't reset here because I believe they are debuffed, so they don't count. That should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. No issues. We have time to get rid of Ride the Bus now. Which, to be honest, eventually I was gonna get rid of it anyways. It's a good scaling joker, but at some point I'm gonna need something else, and Jumper has been going well for us. Wrathful is giving as much as Ride the Bus anyways. Yeah, it's not bad to reset. When boss is defeated, create Spectral. Well, now's as good a time as any, right? Now is as good a time as any. There we go. Words. 9, 8, 7, and 6, all linked with the 1 guarantees a straight flush. And then 2 groups, same suit within each group, 1 card from each suit sharing rank. So does that work? No, it's got to be different suits. Okay. Do we got a pair of anything else? I don't believe so. Oh, we have pair of 6s, pair of 4s. Here we go. Oh, that one's linked. Fuck me. 3 have the same property. The other one does not share the same property, and this one is 2 groups of 2 cards that share the same rank. Yeah. With 1 sharing a common suit. Okay, we can't do that. We're gonna just have to skip on that one, I think. We have 3 linked sets, though. We're doing great for ourselves right now. Can't really strength anything here that I care about. Let's do High Priestess. And we got a whole anti. Alright, sorry Mr. Ride the Bus, you're gonna get replaced here pretty quick. I'll avoid it for now if I can, but like, I do still have the ability to play straight flushes. Alright, reset the bitch. Actually, for now I might be okay with not resetting it until I find a replacement. Because it gives the value, right? Even when I'm not playing a flush, it's still scaling. Walkie-talkie but fluorescent. In the Buffoon pack we have Oops, all 6s and a loyalty card. Neither of those inspire much confidence. Especially knowing that there seems to be a bug with hindered plus perishable, where it just doesn't actually sell it. I'll do 1 reroll. Green Joker. Green Joker's like Ride the Bus, but I'm allowed to play my face cards. And it's also reset the scaling, so I have to redo all that. Maybe replace Wrathful? No, that's dumb. Replace Ice Cream? At this point, Ice Cream isn't doing a whole lot. I suppose that's not a bad idea. Or maybe we just replace Ride the Bus. Fuck it. Resetting the scaling feels bad, but it'll be fine. Because it's so much easier to play hands now. There we go. You can have that one. And this ace. We also have 5 hands. 5, 4, 3, 2 is a straight. That'll do. I guess ace 5, 4, 3, 2 even. Great. And I have to imagine this 2 pair is good enough. Yeah. Cool. Ice cream's really getting low though. Burglar. That would help me reset my scaling on Green Joker super quick. There's an Immolate. Just burn like all of my spades at once. That sounds like an absolutely awful idea. Just burn like 9 of them right here and now. At least 8. Ectoplasm? What is the ectoplasm going to get me? It would get me Burglar. which might be worth enough. Especially since I am running Green Joker. Let's do an Ectoplasm. With the linked cards in our deck, it's really not that bad. And I was kind of going to keep Wrathful for a while anyways. I would have preferred it landed on Jumper or Green Joker, but you gotta pick one. Hearts are debuffed. I don't really care. Here, have a 3 of a kind. Thank you. Nine, 8, 7, 6, that's the guaranteed straight flush. Throw in a debuffed card so we don't have to look at it. Flush house. Pretty good. Ice cream's gotta go, it's down to fucking 15 chips, it's gonna get eaten. And then we won't have any more. Another Ectoplasm, bring my hand size down to 5, that sounds awful. That being said, I don't really want to destroy a card, there's a decent chance it'll be my 4 spades. So, skip. Blue Joker isn't really worth enough. Ouija also not exactly what I'm looking for here. Yeah, I guess we just go next. Ice cream's I'm gonna sell it when it's down to 5. It's not like it's giving us any chips right now anyways. Oh, here, let me play my flush house first. Excellent. And let's play this one. Sell our ice cream. And do I want to look for a flush house? No, I'll just play this. I am running on like 6 hours of sleep here right now. Entirely my own doing. Okay, I could do pawn. I don't think that pawn is really the angle though. Especially since it's eternal. Like, yeah, I could play some 2s and upgrade them, but like, to what end, right? Strength star, okay. Celestial pack. We've got finally some levels for our flush. We've had a level 1 flush this whole time. And go next. Let's try to make some diamonds out of, I suppose, hearts. Okay, let's go these 2 only then. And let's go the straight flush with the 4 kicker. Could use some straight flush levels as well, it scales quite nicely. Let's do the jacks over 10s with an ace kicker. We're looking for a queen or a king so that we can strengthen into a king, right? Hello, friend. How are you, Kent Ninja? You're new at this game? Totally fair. A lot of people are. A lot of people are. I guess we'll save the strength for now. Which modded steak am I playing? I am playing. What is this even called? It looks like a salmon or something, but I have no idea. Let me see if I can hunt this down in here. Where do you even find something like that? Dex, maybe? No, doesn't really say it there. I don't know, it was like cyan, and then there's another one, and it's added a couple of new like Joker debuffy types. So we've got Scattering, which is the one I'm playing on now, which says that if you sell the Joker, it like destroys one of the ones next to it. And then there's also another one where like if you sell it, it doesn't actually sell until after the end of the next round. Pink? Is it just called Pink? Okay. I was hoping for something a little more creative, but that works. I'm gonna stick with salmon. You know what? Let's actually make another king. Let's make another king. Whatever. 2 pair. 2 pair me. Doing good here, just playing this before sleep. Sounds good. What time is it out there? Since it must be out there. Thank you for the subscription. Because over here it is a cool 12:40 p.m. And if you're going to sleep at that hour, you must work late. So I'm just going to assume that you live elsewhere. Enhances up to 2 selected cards to cracker cards. Okay, so for the record in this mod, cracker cards are essentially, if you discard them, they actually get played. Is what happens, and then they get destroyed. So it's kind of like a hanged man with extra steps, is kind of how I've been seeing it. Or a midday nap, that's true, Justin. Eastern Australia. You know, I'm seeing a surprising number of people from Australia coming into this chat. There's actually, I've got a couple other people who come in from time to time. Chariot me. Chariot a king. Also, I definitely have a free Joker slot that I just haven't been using. So we also have some link cards in this mod, where like, if you draw any one of the link cards, it just draws all of the rest of them to your hand as well. So it can make for some very nice, like you can see with 4 fingers, these 4 cards I've linked are literally just a straight flush whenever I draw them. Oh, see degen hour. Ooh, that's a concerning lack of points I just got for that hand. We are still scaling, but I don't like how few points we're scoring. I guess part of that's because we are not... We're basically playing with Green Joker and Jumper. Like... yeah, just play the flush. The more flushes I play, the more Jumper scales. Now the good news is we have a pretty consistent scoring because of how most of it's in flat and chips up here. Which means that even if we play like kind of a garbage hand like this, we're still gonna score decently. Hey DJ, can you read this? I'm afraid I can't pronounce it. I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it correctly. Tip. If you want to try even more difficult stakes, play the Cryptid mod. Oh lord. I've played the Cryptid mod once on stream. That was an interesting day. We played like, I think I had to go out of my way to not, like, I had to go out of my way to not take the good Jokers because I was just breaking the game. We had to restart a run because on Ante 4 it was taking 3.5 minutes to resolve all the calculations. I'll go back to it at some point, but oh boy. Alright, here's a new mechanic in this mod, which is called Bunko mod. It allows you to find these things called blind packs, which are essentially just like reroll boss blind, but you kind of get to pick from a set of them. I kind of like that idea. Yeah, I'll take 18 bucks. For sure. Sure, I'll take 20 bucks too. 20 is greater than 18. Let's get Judgment. Wino. Played cards with hearts and diamonds give plus 12. Never gonna happen. I'll take a Hanged Man. And... I'll be real, I don't really care about any of these. Which are you? Played cards that share both rank and suit with an already scored card this round. Give plus 16 more. That's decent. We've got 4 10 of spades. We've got a pair of kings. We've got some jacks. This could be okay. It's better than a wino. I'm afraid I have to leave stream. Oh no. Okay. Well. I'm back. I'll see you around, man. Maybe when you can also turn off animations. So I was actually doing that. The Cryptid mod has a required mod called Talisman, which actually allows you to turn off animations. It took 3 minutes just to do the calculations. Like, it would just pop up a screen that said doing calculations, and then it would do like 100 million calculations. Oh, you're just joking. What the hell, man? Why would you joke about that? You can, feel free, but like, man... You're not being held hostage here, I promise. Okay, I will play this garbage. Amazing, 10,000 points. Alright, let's play this flush house. You're fine. Oh, much better. This is great. Prehistoric is great. Exactly. Oh, hey, this is a new guy. What are you about? Return scored cards to hand after first play of round if no discards were used. So if you get exactly the hand you want in your opening hand, you don't use any discards, you just immediately play a hand, that hand just comes back. Also, I bumped my mic, I apologize. That's kind of cool. I don't know how useful it is. I'm just getting to play the same hand again, but to be honest, my hand doesn't, like I just kind of play whatever garbage it gives me, and I'm happy with it. Gone wrong. Let's take a devil. And Hermit, -$1 order. Next. Will I be able to beat the wall? I guess with Prehistoric it's pretty doable. That's a straight flush, trust me, just squint. In fact, you know what? That's a straight flush, trust me. Why would you, at that point, like, why even bother? That was kind of what I was saying on stream at the time, was like, yeah, we could sit here and wait for this to finish, but like, I'm on stream here, you know, people are falling asleep watching this shit. If it were just me sitting alone in my room, I might get up and go make a sandwich real quick or something, right? There's my extra flush. Alright, so I am actually concerned with the wall. I do need something for the wall, because otherwise he's gonna clap my cheeks. Them's just the facts. My cheeks gonna get clapped. Notably, a lot of our molt, when prehistoric procs, it does happen before the steel card. I'm not against deja vuing that. If we do draw our steel. Oh, cool, we can re-roll it. Hell yeah. Transition to just chatting category with the cryptid mod. Yeah, it was just some cryptid in the background while I chat. I'm glad I'm re-rolling this. I don't know that I can beat the wall right now. Score at least 2x base, lose $1 per card discard. Oh, that's pretty free, eh? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, bro? I already stole all your money. Burglar stole it all. I have no discards, bro. I'm very close to a straight flush here. It's a shame I don't have one. Okay, there's 12 cards in my deck you can draw that would give me, like, cracked hands. Thank you. I feel Maliqua shit. Of course. I assume you mean like shit, in which case, damn, you got a cold or something? That's unfortunate. Hate when that happens. I don't know, maybe I'll throw justice on something. You just spun around. Well, I mean, it sounds like you caused that yourself, man. Invisible Joker's a little late on the draw here, isn't it? Technically, I would get it right before the final boss. Discarding cards plays them, and subtracts scored value. Okay, that sounds really bad. If I gave a shit. Again, no discards. I really don't care. Hauling this dick off your face. Oh, I should have swapped those two cards around. That would have gotten me. Oh, didn't matter. But if I had swapped them around, I would have gotten an extra 16. I'm not gonna open the blind pack. I'm already chilling with the boss I got. It doesn't even matter. There's 3 cards I can turn into spades. And wheel me. Nothing. Nope. Negative. Zilch. A fluorescent perishable Jolly Joker. Very cool. Thank you. No. I would instead like to play... Yeah, let's see. This should work this way. If I move this down here, I should get an extra 16 out of it. Indeed. I am Steve. Speaking of Steve, I just recently started a Minecraft series, which I should be uploading at some point. Or at least the first couple of episodes of. Ooh. Why am I all of a sudden not scoring very many points? What have I done to myself here? Oh, I don't have my steel card. I haven't drawn my fucking steel king. That explains a lot. The Minecraft is modded, of course. We don't do that stinky, we don't do that stinky vanilla shit around here. Farm-raised modded stone block. Blind, I imagine. What Minecraft mods? It's a stone block pack. Just a moment. I just sent a Discord message real quick. What do you call a deer with no eyes? Probably also blind. Personally, that's what I call all things with no eyes, usually, unless they see some other weird way. Magenta dagger. Discarding cards, plays them, and subtracts their value. Again, I'm do your worst, right? Like, Six, 5, 4, 3. Nope, that's not a straight flush. Not quite, anyways. All right. Regardless, 6, 5, 4, 7, 6, 5. Or, no, gotta do the 3, and then you throw the ace in there, and that's a straight flush. Trust me, bro. Jumper got up to 360 chips. Very excellent. Most excellentro. Alright, let's do that with that as a kicker. What'd I miss? No idea. That was a good one. Alright. What an extremely classy way to win this. Just playing a bunch of random crap over and over again until you win. Nice. Alright. You cannot force me to go infinite with that, endless with that one. We're gonna do a new run on the next difficulty up is what we're gonna do. Alright, what do you do? Reactive jokers. Debuffed if there are no blinds that have been skipped this ante. Huh. It's kind of forcing you to skip stuff then. Assuming you want to use it, anyways. Which usually I want to use things when I pick them up. Last is gold stake. Oh yeah, it goes back to gold stake. They just call it Golder steak or something. What am I looking at here? I'm looking at a lot of stuff that isn't really anything. Do I want to go for the club? Do I want to go for the king or queen? Do I want to go for the 10? I do not want to go for the 10, I know that. I think technically clubs are slightly more likely than a king or queen. I got the club, and it is a big enough club as well. Wait, does it really go back to gold stake again? But I already beat gold stake, right? Like, look, it says right here, use this joker to win on gold stake. I'm suspicious. Guess we'll just have to find out manually. Retrigger 2s, 3s, 4s, or 5s. No idea whether this will be any good this time around, but we're gonna try to make it work. And I will level my flush because it does tend to have some value early. Just leveling up a planet, like really any planet at all. There's my flush. Certainly enough points. We shall beat magenta stake. Ah, this is what reactive looks like. It looks like a gas pump. Well, I don't really intend to play super fast and loose and just constantly skip blinds, so I'm probably gonna consider those to be dead in the water. I really hate this. I really hate this one. Debuffs random joker when blind is selected, and this one is scattering, so it's gonna kill something. But I do like the idea of taking it early. I'm sure I'll find something that I can kill. Or maybe I'll put like an Eternal next to it, right? And you can kind of block it. Alright, so I'm looking for 2s. All my 2s. Never mind, I found a full house. We'll deal. Pickle, Rick, and Glass. Very creative. Very good. I don't much care for an Eternal Joker. Hedge Trimmer is great. Sort of slowly cut down on what you need to win. Cards cannot be deselected. I actually love that blind too. That boss, rather. Let's look for all of our 2s, just like I said. Let's go like this. And then let's go like this. And we didn't draw any. Cool, 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 cool. We're gonna win regardless. I just don't like that we're not getting any of our 2s at all, ever. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? Where are they? We're halfway through the deck. Where are all my 2s at? I won before I could use it. Glittery. And very shiny. Unfortunately, doesn't really work with hack. So I think I just go next anyways. Not gonna upgrade 4 of a kind. There's one of my 2s. Can I see 2 2s? No, I cannot. I'll play this full house. Rather than playing like an actual lunatic, let me actually try to play the game a little bit. Okay, we have drawn most of our hearts. Let's play those. Three of a kind 10s. That'll do. Alright, I do want those hedge trimmers. Before I get ordered on, let me do Arcana pack. Get that temperance. And then I think I want this sigil and these hedge trimmers. Now having more hands means more points, but like more points than more hands usually means more points. Make sense? That's a full house, but I'm running out of chances to use my pawn, so I'm gonna dig for hopefully the other two. Not super likely, no. There we go. Another sigil. All scores required. Wait, all required scores reduced by 20%. Okay. Well, I'm not against a second sigil and then a... whatever that thing is called. Get it now. It is points. Like, you can consider it to be a joker of sorts. I don't actually know if we can win, but we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to do this sigil when we don't have any hearts in our hand, since we just, you know, spent some time getting them in the first place. Spent some resources on them. That's good enough. That's a flush house as well. We also got hearts again, so we're cooking with the hearts right now. We got 26 already. I'm gonna guess this is a flush deck. Alright, there's the disabled pawn. We need something that we can put next to it so that when it scatters, it doesn't screw us. Crop circles, base suit clubs give +3 molt. None of this is very good, so I'm gonna buy this just cuz. Really? The mouth. Alright, so we're completely on the hearts train. Choo-choo. We did not find a whole lot of hearts. There they are. Eights, queens, 10s, 9s, and 6s. I don't really see how we're gonna win this right now without any chips. Methinks I will be losing here. Hello, Flymez. Welcome back. Methinks I have lost, especially since we're playing against the mouth. Does this work? I want to see if this works. That does kill it. Okay. For science, right there. For science. Alright, let's play it so that it tells us we lose. Yep, that's me, loser man. Go next. You're... You trying to get around the chat filter right now? That's 4 clubs. What's more likely? I think the straight's more likely because we would need a rather large club for the straight to be, or the flush to be good enough. That's exactly one more than good enough. One more than good enough. Yeah, I know. I know what the word is, man. I don't need to guess it. Green Joker hexed super early. That's a blessing. No, you just want me to say curse words on stream. Never mind. Perhaps there isn't even a word. Who knows? I'm just gonna go next here. I don't want this. Selected cards are flipped face down. It's a pretty easy early blind, I think. Just play this. I'm pretty sure anything we play is gonna be fine. Yep. That's a good pickup. And give me the buffoon. I'd rather know what I'm getting. Never mind. Maybe I don't want to know what I'm getting. Here, give me something random. Polychrome Critic. 2x mult if played hand's current score is less than 1/3 of blind's required score. Alright, this feels like a winning run right now. This feels like a very much winning run. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Play all those. We'll play a non-modded on red deck once. I want to note stuff to become better after this run. You know what? I can do that. Do you want me to play on like white stake? Do you want me to play on? I can do like one vanilla run right after this. Or wonder if I can like disable specific mods. Can I do that? Can I just like? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's what we'll do. Let's go trading card. Should be fine here. Nanin. I'm not gonna be able to Nanin just randomly as soon as I pick red deck. I'll tell you what, if the run is that good, I'll do it, but something tells me it won't be. Also, I took trading card, but that's gonna hurt Green Joker, but also maybe I don't care that much because I'm gonna be able to modify my deck anyways. Like, oof, -1 mult, whatever. This is a very strong run regardless. All we need is like some kind of chip value. Which even something like a pair can do for us. Right? Boom. Don't say that. I'm not your dad. To the Moon or Burnt Joker? Burnt Joker could be good. Burnt Joker's really good with trading card, right? You're just getting yourself free high card levels every time. I like that. Maybe we should start trying to play some high card. And I will take maybe just this, since I haven't discovered this. It's got some decent flat mult on it. Actually, maybe I don't want that, honestly. Maybe I don't want to upgrade my flat mult because I want to keep scaling Green Joker, and right now it's going to just kind of sit neutral because I'm using -1 every round to do trading card Burnt Joker. So maybe I don't want Mr. Hierarchy of Needs there. You can, but it will restart the game and modded run will crash if you try to continue. Okay, yeah, so I'll do that after this run then. We'll do Did you say you wanted, like just a white steak or anything in particular? Let's Emperor. See what we get. High Priestess, Empress. We can Empress some random 7s. High Priestess. High card I like. Mars I'll sell. And let's... Universe? Like, some of this? I got a cracker, guys. Also, I'm trying to hold back a sneeze right now. Okay, I think it's gone. In fact, let me go get that sneeze out because it doesn't feel like it wants to leave quite yet. I'll be right back. You talking shit? Vanilla red deck or blue deck? I don't know what you said about the white steak or what. Oh, new to the game. Okay, yeah, white steak is just like the starting difficulty. We'll do that. $20. In fact, you know what I'll do? As I go through, I'll sort of explain my reasoning step by step as I go through as well. This run, not so much. I'm probably just gonna send it, but next run I'll do it. Death. And go next. Oh, cool. Cracker offsets the discard. Nice. I like that. Because you're technically also playing it, right? So Green Joker goes down and then right back up. Cool, 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 cool. No doubt. What are you? 1 in 4 chance for cards to be drawn face down. Face down cards give ×2 mult when scored. It's not that good because we're running Green Joker and yeah, the mult doesn't line up. Go, not that. This is a high card build if ever I've seen one, so cards cannot be deselected. No deselecting. Let's go 2 pair. legitimately worse than just playing high card. But that's okay, because I kind of want to play some extra hands. And if you must know, I wasn't just sneezing, I was also peeing. So there. You played that 777 deck run. I also said, yeah, I do remember you, of course. I remember you. I never know what kind of delay to expect from YouTube. Sometimes YouTube's delay is only like a few seconds, and sometimes it's like 30 or 45 seconds. It also depends on, like, YouTube also does this thing sometimes where it tells you you're watching live, but really you could be anywhere from like 10 to 20 seconds behind, and it'll still tell you you're live. So like sometimes if I feel like there's a lot of lag, I will like back up a little bit until it tells me I'm not live anymore, and then you click the live button and it goes back forward, but it goes like all the way forward. That's how I do it anyways. Here, take this 3 of a kind. Here, take this pair. Critic is really good. I very much like Critic. 2x if hand's current score is less than 1/3. Because it also means that as long as you put him far enough left, like it's kind of just always proccing. Ooh, Constellation. Constellation, you say? Well, now I guess I gotta open the Celestial pack. Do I not have Telescope? I do have Telescope, I've just played far too many high cards. Or pairs, rather. Yeah, gotta start playing more high cards. I'll get on that. Especially now that I've got such high value out of it. Boom. Boom. Tough one. Got any low cards for me to hang? Not really. Guess I'll hold on to it. We can turn that 5 into a 10 though. And Wheel of Fortune. There we go. Hang those 2. Discard that one. I'd say anything 7 or lower right now is kind of on the chopping block. Aura, the king. Go. Reroll surplus. Go next. The Serpent, one of the easier bosses in the game in my opinion. Okay, I want to play high card. Play the high card. Don't play anything else, just play the high card. You're scaling. You want the Telescope to start proccing on high card. You need to keep playing high cards. That's, I mean, it's just how it is. Garbage. Skip. Thankfully, we're getting lucky and they're showing up anyways. Level up my anus. What? Alright. Ooh, Invisible Joker. That's pretty good. Hopefully it doesn't hit trading card, but I'm willing to take that risk because any of the other ones are good. I'll buy the Fool. I won't use it because I think there's some higher value stuff I might be able to find. Indeed there was. Now I get the choice here. Given this choice, I'm gonna take High Priestess. I'll only get one card because I only have room for one, but same shit basically. Discard the 4. Play the king. This may just win outright. Might need 2 hands though. Yeah. Here we are with our hand size of fucking 12. Because the Serpent's such a hard boss. The Serpent can fuck you up if you have, like, few discards and you're playing big hands. It can definitely fuck you up. I still have no clue what that means. Like, this voucher here, it says consumables and booster packs can have an addition. What does that mean? What are you talking about? Wait, I'm gonna get a foil Pluto? What does that mean? Like... I guess we've played enough high cards. That was quick. The Needle, I don't think I care about the Needle. 60k? We'll see. Like I care, clearly I'm not getting enough yet, but will I care in just a second is the real question. Alright, I'm gonna sell this, and if it's trading card, I'm gonna flip my shit. Hey, good. 2 critics. Because, as they say, everybody's a critic. Maybe foil the Fool? Hi, Noemi. Or however it's pronounced again, I don't actually remember or know. Again, we run on vibes here. Stuntman's not bad, but who's he gonna replace, right? Where is Twitch people? Let's see. We've got 2 people on Twitch. One of them, he said he was gonna go... He all capsed I have to shower a little while ago, so he's around somewhere. I think they may just be, lurking. Just knowing people are lurking is honestly for the best. Like, just knowing they're there, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's 7 people over on YouTube right now, but, not 7 YouTubers chatting, and that's fine. To be honest, I'm a lurker myself whenever you know, the few times that I watch streams. I tend to just be, like, breathing heavily as I watch them and judge them silently. Sure, let's make some cracker cards. Whatever. Okay, let's buy the Devil go next. Alright, this is the Needle. We'll see if we can actually beat this. High card's my best hand. If we can't beat it, we can't beat it. But I'm pretty sure we can because Critic is gonna trigger regardless, and then Constellation will trigger right after, right? I'm still here, just also playing. Right, exactly. What he said. Delicious. Ugh. Cannot be flipped, debuffed, or forced to be selected. Now that's interesting because it means that perishable and reactive don't work on it. I just realized that but fluorescent stops all the stickers from happening, right? Because fluorescent says it debuffs, or perishable says it's debuffed, reactive says it's debuffed, and fluorescent says, nah. But what if you didn't, though, right? Like... Right, if there's a lot of stuff going on as well. Also, I definitely bought like an extra discard joker, and then, you know, in retrospect, I don't use those, so... Doesn't seem particularly helpful, actually. I still want to see what they mean by there's an addition on, like, a consumable. Like, they said that that happens, and then, like, I haven't actually seen that yet, so I'm not actually sure if they're lying to me or not. Cards played previously this ante are debuffed. Alright, well, we've killed off most everything except that 1/3, so I'm not even sure I need to use trading card anymore. To be honest, there's not even a particular reason I was killing off low cards. Like, they give marginally fewer chips, that's about it. Observatory. Maybe we could get our hands on a high card consumable. That's not a high card. That's not a high card. I guess I should be using these, though. I do have Constellation. And go next. Turquoise Shield. Excess score this ante adds to this blind's required score. Very well. I don't think I'm winning by so much that that's a concern, though. This actually feels like it's not a very hard counter to my current build. Right, because, like, that was 160. I wonder if I play, like, 3 of a kind, if that's gonna work out to, like, really, like, you're kind of aiming to hit exactly score, right? Oh, perfect. Excellent. He's back. There you go. Let's take a free Mars so that we can level up Constellation. And then let us also level up Pluto, of course. And we go next. Big Blind. Let's play a straight. Okay, that's 105. Let's play a high card. There we go, 11,000 over. So this boss blind now basically doesn't matter at all because we only went like a total of 15,000 over. And I'm gonna roll down. Oh, here we go. Chips tag. Creates a chips tag. Plus 50 chips next hand. Huh. Well, that's kind of neat. I'm not sure it's necessary, but it is neat. Alright. Final boss. You should be like, yeah, 415k tops. Sure, get rid of it. Delicious. Oh, that also didn't do the trading card bit. Okay. Well, we win anyways. Neener. Easy win. Easy magenta stake win. Just check real quick before we reset. What is... Oh, it is gold stake. That's interesting. Wait, what is this then? Oh, it's wait. Huh? Oh, they got rid of gold and just pushed it up. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so I've been requested to do a vanilla run and just kind of talk through how I would play through like a vanilla white stakes run. So let's go ahead and turn off Bunko for a moment and just play some vanilla. And we'll see how it goes. Let me go ahead and change my titles just so that I'm not misleading. Tips on lower tips for new players. That works. For new players. Boom, let's do that. And let's go change that over here as well. Tips for new players. Save. Alrighty. Pull you back up, make sure my chat's over here, make sure the mod is off. And new run. We'll just do a red deck, just the first one we see. Alright, first thing, first tip, it's one that you're probably going to figure out for yourself in due time. Figuring out what kinds of hands can win you the small blind in a single hand. That would be anything above this line. 3 of a kind does not win in one. Everything with a 4x or higher wins. Usually you want to aim for one of these 3 hands here. A straight that is queen high or higher, a flush that has a total of 40 points on the cards, or a full house that has at least 35. So any of those can win you in one. Looking here, I'm looking for either an ace or a 9, because I see I have a straight draw here. I got the 9, right? So king, queen, jack, 10, 9, that'll win in one. The quicker you win early, the more money you get, which it's a small difference, but it can make a difference. If you're Italian now? Okay, sure. So looking at the first shop, I see the family. It's a good card, but this is very difficult for me to actually use, and oftentimes when I'm looking for things that are going to help me win a run, I'm looking for things that I can use consistently, because if I can't use it consistently, eventually I'm just not going to draw a 4 of a kind and I'm just going to lose, right? Like, that's how it's going to go down. So I'm looking for consistency. That's a good one, but it's not that good. Here we've got literally the antithesis of consistency in misprint, just a random amount of malt, or the Bonanna, which is a guaranteed plus 15 and could potentially turn into Cavendish. So I'm going to take that one for sure. And then let's check our Jumbo Spectral Pack, because Spectral Packs tend to give a lot of early power. Wraith wouldn't be bad. It is a random rare joker, so it might not be very good, but I have $0, so there is no downside. Familiar, if I want to do some face cards, I don't really have any reason to or not to do that. Same with Incantation, except with numbered cards. And then Trance. I will say Blue Seal is probably the strongest of the seals in the game. All you gotta do is keep it in your hand and you get essentially free power. So I think I'm going to take a Trance. This is, like, meme me, the person who is playing on stream. If I were playing on stream just having fun, I would take the Wraith every time just because I like seeing jokers and jokers are fun. But winning me, who wants to win, is going to take Trance. Alright, I immediately see a straight, and I'm just going to play it. No reason to fuck around with this one. We've got plus 15 malt, we're going to win. Okay, it is unfortunate that we don't have enough money for Brainstorm because that is an absolutely cracked joker. But we can't afford it, right? Sucks to suck. This is one of two, the other being Blueprint, that are basically always must-takes. but no way to get it. This only sells for 2, so pass. Once again, we drew a straight. Just gonna play it. I would say that it's very important to... Oh, banana died. I would say that it's very important to kind of understand how strong you are at any given time so that you can decide whether or not to send it on certain hands, right? Like, I knew that because I had that plus 15 mult. It's a pretty simple example, but I knew that pretty much anything would win, so I just sent it on whatever. What was that sticker on my deck? Sorry, I missed that message. Are you talking about when I was selecting it? The sticker was likely just what difficulty I've beat it on in the past. So I've, hold on, stats. I've like completed this game. I went through probably a month and a half of streams where I was just slowly working my way to 100% here. So these stickers on my jokers and such are just reflective of that. The gold sticker on a joker, a gold sticker on a deck just means that you've beaten it on that difficulty. A gold sticker on a joker means that you have completed the final boss with that joker in your lineup. So like you won with that joker on that difficulty. So I have beaten the final boss with this joker in my like lineup at the top. All right, we want to look for diamonds here because that's where all of our strength is currently coming from with Greedy Joker. So I'm gonna dig for diamonds. Thankfully we have lots of discards because we're playing red deck. And I'm holding on to my blue seal because it creates a planet card whenever you win, essentially. Whatever you played to win with, in this case a flush, it's going to create a planet card of that type. So there you go, there's Jupiter. Okay, we've got Loyalty card. Loyalty card, I think, is pretty mid. It's really not that great because you'll notice it's every 6 hands played, you get 4x mult. 4x mult, very good. Every 6 hands played, not at all good because you can't do it every round, right? So like if I win a round because of Loyalty card, the next round I can't win because of Loyalty card. And if I win the round without Loyalty card, then I don't need Loyalty card, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of reason to have it. So I think this is another skip angle. We're doing well for ourselves anyways, no reason to fuck around. Here's my next tip for everyone. You see here, I did just say we need diamonds because we want diamond flushes. However, this flush is decent. It's not what exactly we want, but I'm going to play it anyways because, like, otherwise I'm just going to discard it, and that's kind of a waste. It's almost half the score that we need, right? Like, there's no reason to discard that because it's good enough. This is a similar vibe, but I may discard this one because I think with 4 discards I can probably find 5 diamonds in that much time. There we go. And now we can play the diamonds and win. Loyalty card is not particularly loyal. At least I'm not loyal to it. Right. We're starting to get to the point where we actually do need to be a little bit concerned about not having a ton of points. So I am going to at least kind of look for some ways to increase that. Empress is one good way, right? Enhance some cards just to have some extra mult on them. Alternatively, I could try to convert some suits so that I can more easily find specific kind of hand. So let's do the sun. Convert some of our spades into hearts. And I will take Sixth Sense. This one is decent. It's a little bit niche. You have to play single sixes, so you're kind of wasting a hand, but spectral cards are very powerful. So I'm gonna take it. I'm not gonna touch Overstock. Overstock is a very good voucher. You should take it when you can, but right now if I take it, I'm kind of killing all my money, right? And it's very important to save your money in this game because it gives you a lot more money. Next, you can sort by rank and suit. Normally, when you see a face down hand, you're like, damn, what do I do here? But importantly, the way you see the suits organized over here, spades, hearts, clubs, diamonds, it's how they organize them as well when you click on suit. So now I know that any diamonds that I have in this hand are going to be over on the right. So you can kind of manipulate the odds in your favor a little bit. I'm going to discard all the left-hand cards. And now I know that at the very least, these 3 cards here are diamonds. I can't know for certain whether this one is or not, but with that in mind, I am just going to discard all of these. Now we have enough to know we have a flush of diamonds here. These 2 are just lower diamonds. And I also have a 6 here that I'm going to play to use on Sixth Sense. There you go. Cryptid. Cryptid, create 2 free copies of a card. I'll hold on to that for now. It's rather powerful. I'm going to use it some other time. Hack, retrigger each 2, 3, 4, or 5 played. That can work well with Greedy Joker. Retriggering means retriggering all the jokers that work on them as well. Let's go ahead and check this Jumbo Arcana pack. Maybe we'll find some money in here, like this. These are incredibly powerful. All of the tarots that give you free money, it's also another great reason to keep your money up, because this just doubles it up to 20 bucks, right? Like this is 20 free dollars. Who doesn't like that? Buffoon pack. Okay, we do need some chips. We are a little bit lacking in chips right now. 50 if we have a pair, or if we burn through all of our discards plus 15 malt. This is a little hard to work with because we have so many. So I'm gonna go take the pair one, and then I'm gonna take the hack because it synergizes well with greedy. And hopefully that will increase our score by a fair bit. Assuming we find some of those low diamonds. Okay, let's discard all of these. We're kind of just looking for low diamonds at this point. In part because I want to use my cryptid. Here we go. Okay, I'll just duplicate the 2s, right? 2s do have some other synergies. Notably, note that the wording on Sly Joker says you get 50 chips if the played hand contains a pair. So this is important verbiage, because if you play a hand that isn't a pair, it can still proc, right? So you saw that it actually did give me the 50 chips there, even though I played a flush. That was because the flush happened to contain 2 2s, which is a pair. Half Joker is not something I'm going to use a lot because I am playing flushes, so flushes need 5 cards. There's no reason to take a card that only works on 3 or fewer. Let's check in here. Do I have voucher telescope? I do have telescope. That's why flush showed up. Alright, go next. Nothing worthwhile here. Let's just start discarding for the diamonds. That's 1 pair. Is that worth it? Probably not. There's no diamonds in it, right? It doesn't actually add up to a whole lot of score. This 2-pair kind of does, right? This 2-pair would be like 500 points, maybe, ballpark. Yeah, ballpark 500 points. Maybe 600. That's good enough to warrant playing, at least, or consider playing. There we go. That's a good hand. It doesn't have the pair, so we don't get that 50, but clearly still enough to win. Burnt Joker. Upgrade the level of the first discarded poker hand each round. This is a very good Joker. It's a little hard to use. It is a little hard to use because you have to be willing to discard a whole hand, right? And if you're playing hands that are hard for you to get in the first place, this is like it's hard for me to just draw a flush, you know? So chances are I'm going to be upgrading some of my lower hands, and of course I'm going to take this plus 80 on a flush because it's much more likely for me to do that than it is a pair. I'm going to take the Emperor here. Star is good. We are trying to do some diamond stuff, and the Devil is good. That is free money. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Okay. So you start off with a plenty good enough one. Do I want to play this? Let's go ahead and play that, actually. I'll go ahead and play an offsuit flush and see what kind of score it gets me. Actually, no. I drew a flush, and Burnt Joker leveling is much better value. And then I immediately drew my diamond flush. So, sick. Square Joker does not work with flushes. Bull. Chips, as long as I'm willing to save my money. It is a legitimate strategy to just save so much money that you can use some jokers that synergize with money. The luck gods be on your side. Yeah, for real. Okay, so I could either add a gold seal, which just gives me $3 when I play it, or I could do an incantation and just get some random enhanced cards. I think I like incantation here. I'm just afraid that it's gonna hit the ace, and I don't really want to lose my blue seal. So I am gonna talisman. I'm gonna talisman on a 4 because, actually a 2 because of hack. So I'll actually get an extra $3. You not using Sixth Sense? Yeah, I haven't really been using it much. I really should be, especially since hack doesn't work with it in the first place. I shouldn't be scared of losing 6s. Grabber. I will say this, Grabber is always worth it. It is one of the highest value vouchers in the game because +1 hand also means +$1, right? This is also free money. On top of the fact that extra hands is obviously gonna make it easier for you to not lose. This seems like as good a time as any to use Star. Mainly so that I can discard these. Now that I have enough diamonds that I start to feel like I can consistently draw a diamond flush, I'm okay with just discarding a diamond flush to upgrade Burnt Joker, right? And this is the kind of thing I'm talking about, where you kind of just need to get a feel for how strong you are at any given time, because it can really help you decide whether or not it's safe to do a certain move. So pay attention to how much you're scoring, right? This is one of the best hands I can do. It's getting me 10k, which means that right now I'm fine. In an ante or two, maybe not so much, right? I should still be a little bit concerned. all the more reason to use Burnt Joker whenever I can to continue upgrading Flush and scaling. Death is good. I like Death here. Let's Chariot the Queen. So I'm enhancing one of my cards, and now after I've enhanced it, I'm going to use Death on it to make a second one. All right. Ah, my bot. Level up Flush, always. I could skip for $25 here. It's not bad, but I would rather keep scaling. And to scale, I need to play. Am I willing to do this? Now the question here is, am I willing to play this hand simply so that I can try to discard a flush? And the answer to that is no, definitely not. I'd rather just level high card. Level high card, look for diamonds, look for sixes. Did not find any sixes. I suppose I only have 2 in the first place. Right, we need a replacement for Sixth Sense. Pareidolia is not it. All cards are considered face cards. That can be powerful with certain situations, but this isn't really one of those. So I will re-roll. Flat malt on holding queens in hands. How many do we have? We do have 5 queens. 2 of them are steel. This isn't bad. Maybe it's time we got rid of Sixth Sense for this. And we'll try to hold queens in hand. Discard 2 random cards per hand played. This is sort of a direct counter to Shoot the Moon. Thankfully, we know that we're scoring enough that it's not going to matter. Like, even if it discards my queen here, which it didn't, we still would have scored enough. Let's go Magician here. I would like to enhance some of these lower cards so that Hack can get more value. This is another very good voucher to pick up. There are boss blinds in this game that just directly counter the decks you're going for, and they can really screw you over. Like, for example, I'm running really heavy flushes right now. If I ran into the boss, the Eye, where I can only play 1 flush and then I have to play other hands, right? Like, this is a very concerning boss for me, and it can just end my run. So being able to reroll once, even at a very steep price of $10, plus purchasing it for $10, it's still worth it. I'm gonna take Magician here, and I'll be honest, I don't know how much I love Shoot the Moon, so I might go ahead and sell it and see what Judgment gives me. Just a little bit of randomization. Matador it's fine. It's got very weird, like, situations in which it actually triggers, so not usually a huge fan. Magician some more cards, and play all 5 of these. Magician is very hit or miss. You kind of just do it if you feel safe already. I say it's hit or miss, and then it hits 3 times in a row. Scaling jokers are very good. Ride the bus. Excellent choice. I'm not going to do it this time around because we're here in ante 5 already. It's a little late to start scaling a new joker, but you know, it's there, it's good. Wheel of Fortune hit Hack. That kind of solves some of our chip issue. It makes me much more likely to sell Crafty Joker in the future because we have another source of chips. Looking for a replacement for Matador. That's an easy choice. Gift card. Well, let's check the judgment first. I actually prefer To the Moon. They're both kind of just make more money, but To the Moon is, To the Moon's an extra 5 that I can get right away. And an extra 10 mult. There we go. And we'll pass on those two. I should really be hunting for this ace more often. Let's do that. Okay. I am going to continue hunting for it. I'm going to start discarding away from my flush, simply so that I can find this, and then I can chariot it. It wants to stay in my hand anyways, so Blue Seal has excellent synergy with steel cards, which also want to stay in your hand. Very good. Level up our flush once more. Showman's kind of a meme, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there are times when it's fun and good. I might take it now just because I don't really need Crafty Joker. It allows you to see multiple copies of cards. Usually you can't do that. Once you have one, it's never gonna show up anywhere else. You can see right here, I got 2 deaths as choices. Let's go ahead and turn a 9 of hearts into a 2. More lucky cards, more low cards for hack. There's a lot of good reasons to do that. Troubadour, no. I don't want to give up hands. Smeared Joker does make flushes incredibly easy to pull off. I'm not against Smeared Joker here over Showman. It's also going to make it much easier to get Burnt Joker off, right? Smeared Joker now means that I can play hearts as though they were diamonds. Granted, I then immediately drew garbage. I'm actually going to play one dead hand here specifically so that I can use my first discard to level up flush. I wish to level up oh, you know what? I fucked up big time. Because I did not... I forgot I'm playing against the mouth. This is how you can easily lose a run, by the way. Ooh, actually, I wonder if I can level up high card and make it out of this. I have some more steel cards, too. Okay, yeah, we still have options here. And we have a lot of lucky re-triggering cards. There's worlds where we can actually survive this just fine. Let's see how it goes. Discard all of this. We're looking specifically for low diamonds and our steel cards. And I will discard pretty much everything I see until I see those. Okay, now we start playing high cards like this. Because we're just digging for those steals. Right, we're getting 2,000 points, that's not a lot. Let's go ahead and play one of our 2s just to see what this looks like. Actually, no. I will play another... Neither here nor there. Let's just play the 2. Better. Let's do this, I think, would be best here. Maybe like that. We'll see if we draw our last queen. It might save us, it might not. What we really want to do is hit the lucky. And if we don't, we're gonna lose. And that's exactly how it goes, right? Like, I wasn't paying attention to what I was playing against the mouth, and I may be punished for it. I hit it. It wasn't enough, but I hit it. So there you go. That's kind of how it is. If I had hit it twice, I would have survived, but that's only a 1 in 25 chance. So that's sort of my tips for you. and how easy it is to lose just by accidentally forgetting one thing. Um, I'm not upset over that. That run was fine. I probably could have won that run. I definitely could have won that run. But there you go. Hopefully that was helpful. Do you have any other questions? Shut up, you get up here. Fight me, bruv. Here, let's hop over here for now. Skibbity dood up. Open the floor to questions if there are any, and if not, we can just chat for a little bit. You say that, but you don't every time. You fucking liar. Everyone forgets sometimes. You are a liar. All right, let me switch over to just chatting over on Twitch. Just chatting. Which basically guarantees that nobody new is going to come into chat, of course, because Just Chatting has over 500,000 viewers, which is insane. What's for lunch today? That's an excellent question, and it's one I'm going to pass back to you right after this. I think I'm gonna go with... Maybe I'll go with, like, PB&J. I haven't had a PB&J sandwich in a sec. That sounds good. What country am I from? I am from the US. It is currently 2:07 p.m. here, and I live over on the East Coast. Dude, it's dinner. I mean, maybe for you, bro. Well, I got your point either way. Prepping butter chicken more for dinner than lunch, though. Butter chicken's pretty good. It's pretty good. I do love me some butter chicken. Nice and simple. You got naan to go with that? You better. I'm sure you do. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing you would overlook. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling PB&J the more I think about it. We got some strawberry jam. Garlic naan. The correct choice, yeah. Do you like buy that from just like a local store? Like, I don't know if my grocery store even sells naan. Might have to go looking for it. I'm sure they sell like they probably got like one option in the middle of the like little chunk of Asian aisle. Like, dude, I need more than that. Hello? Like where's some good ramen around here? That kind of thing. Little? Little? I'm uncultured. Was that a Northeast grocery store chain? Tell address and you give advice? You gonna mail me a glitter bomb or something? It's a pipe bomb. Leedle, 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 lee. Uh, Yes, I do know it. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. They advertised it for Lidl. 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 Hold on, I'm gonna go look this up. I swear to God, these don't. Do these exist in the Southeast? Uh, Tampa. Do we have one here? Grocery store locator. Oh, yep. That's Northeast only. That explains a lot. That explains why I've never seen this shit in my life. It's because not only is it only Northeast, it doesn't even make it to the Midwest. It is strictly like northern Georgia up through Connecticut. That is it. They do not exist anywhere else in the US. Wallpaper? You talking about my background here? I have no fucking clue where this is from, man. It's like I've had this for ages. I could not even begin to tell you. I'm working on replacing it with one of my own. Mm-mm-mm. I've had it like if I had the credits, I would tell you who drew this, but like the image itself doesn't have a watermark, and I've this has traveled with me for like two computers at this point. I have no clue where I would even find this. Do you stream drawing? I don't, although I wonder if I could. I'm not really good enough though. You know what I mean? Like it takes me so long to draw anything at all. Like it's I have decent attention to detail. Eventually I draw something that I like, but it takes me forever and I don't know if people care to watch someone who's not very good at drawing. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry about that. Sending a Discord message. You see me. I do have a Discord server. Let me go get the link real quick. It doesn't, I have a bot for it over on Twitch, but not on YouTube. There, I'll copy this over to the YouTube chat for you there. If you feel like joining, you may. If not, no worries. Speaking of which, I saw that my Discord had some activity. What's going on? Oh, just getting put on blast. Nothing different, nothing new. Do, do. Mm-mm-mm. Put that on YouTube channel bio or description. Oh, true. I could put it in the description. Yeah. I'll do that in the future. In fact, I could probably put that in the description. I assume I can. Well, I can't edit it while I'm in stream, but I can do it right afterwards. So I'll do that. Makes sense. Makes sense. I didn't really expect so many people to be interested in a Discord server, to be honest, but here we are. Apparently, there is some interest. That's egg on my face. Where are y'all from? In general. I got at least one Europe. Someone's saying it's dinner time. Slovakia. Bro, I'll be honest, you could tell me your address and I would have no idea what to do with it. Northeastern US? Where they right, I guess yeah, I guess that makes sense. Eh? South Africa. Ooh. Damn. We really are Mr. Worldwide out here. Oh, that explains a hell of a lot. Donald Trump is watching my streams. 12:15 at night. So 10 hours ahead of me. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with India. I'm going to go with like central India. That's just a complete guess. I have no idea whether that's like you're not orange? Okay, well, okay, sorry. Maybe you're not Donald Trump. Maybe you're I don't know, who else lives there? You Melania? She probably doesn't even live there to be honest. Who the fuck are you? What? She comes around every now and then. South Asia, Bangladesh. Oh, okay. So yeah, not too far off. Nice. Go me. I was just like kind of like where is 10 hours ahead? I don't really. Bro, Pancake, we know you're aggressive. I can tell. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck chuck? Oh wow. I can't even say it slowly. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Um, how big is a woodchuck? Hold on. Okay. We can probably answer this with science. Woodchuck. It's a groundhog. Is it just another name for a groundhog? It straight up is. Okay, so it's just a groundhog. I'm gonna guess it could probably throw like it's got little bitty arms. It doesn't get a lot of leverage there, so probably like uh a few ounces, maybe a couple pounds of wood at most. And then how far could it throw it? Maybe we're supposed to be like is what do you think? Like Newton's force? Is that like a good standard unit? Honestly, I don't know how to convert to newtons. So, uh, what OS do I use? I am on Windows. If I was on Linux, I would have told you already. Haha, funny joke. Please laugh. It's easy, just divide by zero. You right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll get me Newton's force, of course. Bro, turn off the all caps. You got it locked down there, dude. I can tell. I did pick up on that idea. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Ever think of trying Linux? I have not. I have had to use Linux once or twice. I did do a computer science degree. It's not like completely foreign to me. I have I've touched it. I've experienced it generally speaking. I actually had to for one of my classes, I had to just build an entire Linux distro from scratch. That was not particularly fun. I would not wish it on my worst enemies. I understand it's much easier to use than that. You don't have to build a Linux distro from scratch to use Linux, but I'm perfectly content with Windows for the time being. Yes, Windows 11. Man, this guy loves hats. Ubuntu. Ban. Nah, I'm not gonna ban him. He's around a lot. I have been considering, like Wagging my finger at him and sending him a strongly worded letter, though. Pancake, behave. I'll put you in timeout. Twitch does allow that. Oh, slam? Wait, what? I'm talking about Pancake. Genuinely, I'm talking about Pancake, bro. Chill out. Slam? Oh, ban the dude who suggested Ubuntu. Okay, I've caught up now. Dude, chat's moving too fast. I can't always connect all the dots. No, fuck you, bro. uh, damn, we really all out here using Linux. Yeah, I do get that. Have you considered italics? I don't even know if Twitch supports italics. Italics is how I show not aggression, but I can't even think of the word I'm trying to say. I use Windows and complain about it. I use Windows and I don't, to be honest, I don't have a ton to complain about. Like, generally speaking, they've been kind enough to me. I had an issue with RAM a little while back, but that was more of a firmware thing than a Windows thing. Have I tried Wingdings? Is Wingdings anything other than a font? Because if you're referring to the font, yeah, at some point in like high school when you were fucking around on a computer during computer class, I miss Solar. Yeah, I know at least one of them mentioned that they had school starting back up. My caps lock button's set to escape and control. Mm. No, that's not what was asked. The wingding dong. How many wingdings are there? There's like 3 or 4, right? Wingdings 2? Yeah, there are multiple wingdings, I believe. The original emojis. Bro's never heard of a wingding? Hello? Do do do. Bro's never heard of a wingding. These are wingdings. Wingdings. Ooh, scrolled in too far. Back out. Back we go. It's what the cavemen used. Yeah, kinda. In a sense. And then we digitized it. Arrows and weird squigglies and dots with numbers in them. You know, to be honest, these wingdings are a lot more readable than I remember. Like a bomb and a skull and crossbones. Mercedes-Benz logo. How many liters in the house? What? Okay, you can end stream now. You're not the boss of me. Now I'm gonna stay on. Huh. Now I gotta stay. Pancake just really wants me to read his messages. You want me to end stream too? Slam Chatter is now following. Thank you for the follow. One step closer. One step closer. We're now at 26. We draw closer to affiliate each day. I should really get like an overlay going on. Do you guys know if that shit even works? I feel like it must work like subliminally or something, right? You get like the overlay there that's like last follower, last donation. Not that that part matters because I have too small of a following to have donations unlocked. But last follower, like maybe it convinces people to follow. One step closer to 3 Zimbabwean dollars. Yes. I'm gonna hold him to that. Why would he want a ban? He just got here. Put him in timeout for suggesting that Ubuntu is a usable distro. He's alright being banned. I don't make videos. Well, I'm working on it. I've been working on a Balatro intro guide. I just recorded some multiplayer Minecraft the other day with a couple of my friends. I'm getting back into editing. I've got a different editing software from what I'm used to now, so I gotta figure out how that's gonna work. And then I've also got Expedition 33, if you guys have heard of that one. I've been doing that on stream, and I'm gonna upload the VODs edited. Magic. Are we talking about Magic the Gathering or Marjorie Taylor Greene? Hopefully the former. I don't play much Magic. I used to. I played Magic back in like middle school. I played back when Flamehand's chick Chandra or whatever her name is, she was like new. She was like, "Oh, we got this cool new character for you guys, Chandra. Check this out." And that was the new shit. What editing software do I use? I use DaVinci, the free version, of course. Back before Grandma died. Damn, we just got heavy. I know. I got there. I will still be using Vegas until I am dead. I used to use I actually have a bunch of videos on my channel. They're just all privated because I would not subject you to that sort of horrible quality content. Um, and what if I did? What if I did? Um, but I used to use, oh God, it was some absolutely god awful, like free open source, like it barely worked editing software. Back in middle school, I used to make Minecraft videos. For context, I've been playing Minecraft forever. Back when Dirt was new, I played Minecraft and I recorded content on my crappy little not even gaming PC. And I would play on about 15 FPS, 480p recording, and it would be a very poor quality mic, and I would play on tiny render distance because I needed to do all of that to be able to make even partially watchable content when modding. And people still watched that shit. I kid you not. Like those videos actually got views. What is wrong with you, Pancake? Chill out. You going out here just putting people on blast? Your sense of humor sucks too, bro. Fight me. What? I had a YouTube channel with 1K subs, but I quit. I used to make PvP with my phone. PvP? Explain. I would like to hear about this. I think I capped at like 150 subscribers when I stopped at the time, but not interested. Yeah, fair enough. This honestly, this run has been so much better than my previous runs with streaming. Like we got like a bunch of people just chilling out here with us. We chilling out, we chatting, you know. I never got that before. Minecraft PvP. Oh, Minecraft PvP. Okay. I see now. That's kind of cool. Minecraft PvP is it's sort of like it's sort of niche content, but it does have a very solid following. You're talking like bed wars and stuff like that. Yeah, we've got a nice little community of people who stop by every now and then, and I'm very much enjoying it. Uh, Second time I tried streaming, I played Apex, and I streamed to nobody every single day because I was bad at the game. Oh man, your stomach actually hurts. I do remember you saying that. Go back to Apex. Nobody watches me play Apex. I suck at Apex. I'm really bad at shooters. Unless that shooter involves me shooting NPCs. I'm good at learning NPC movement. True, I do have a lot of people as well who tune in specifically for Balatro. It's this weird issue that I now understand. People have talked about it before on streams that I've watched, and now that I'm doing this, I kind of understand it. When I stream other games, nobody gives a shit, right? Like that's like you gotta build like an actual community of people who come there for you, the content creator, and not necessarily the game. Because if they're only there for the game, you're gonna end up stagnating and you're gonna pigeonhole yourself. So I'm trying to figure out like other angles that I can take as a creator where like I can branch out and be variety content and people will still give a shit. Because right now when I streamed Expedition 33 like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Nobody tuned into that stream at all, right? Like, and I don't blame anyone for doing that. And the algorithm is probably fighting me the whole way as well. But like, I gotta figure out, what I can do to get around that kind of issue. Um, you have a friend who was at like 800 at the time. Now he's at like 10K. That's pretty damn good growth. Ooh, Justin with the health advice, lemon ginger tea. Ooh, yeah, but you gonna be up. You gonna be up unless it's got caffeine free, which I don't even know if that's a thing. I don't drink tea. I'm ignorant. I'm typical American. I drink soda. At least I drink caffeine free soda. Tea is good. Tea is good. I drink boba tea. That kind of counts. Milk tea. I have to drink like sweeter stuff. I have a sweet tooth. What are you gonna do? Right? Like I can't drink black tea is just not gonna happen. Herbal teas have no caffeine. Lemon ginger tea normally has just lemon ginger. Done. We did it. Agree to disagree. Fair enough. Lemon and ginger. I would understand if they put in one or the other, but both is really just it's a bridge too far. It's like when you put too many ingredients in a smoothie or something, and it's just like lemon and ginger. How am I supposed to taste both? Like I could I could continue, but I got bad at Minecraft and lack of motivation and interest in Minecraft. Yeah, this is fair. I actually do go through this sort of phase with Minecraft where I play the shit out of it and then I'm like, okay, that's enough Minecraft, and then I don't touch it for a year. And then it's been a year and I'm like, oh, you know what I could do for right now? I could get a fix of Minecraft, and then I binge it for 2 more weeks. That's kind of where we're at. Lemon ginger was just a color. Oh, rip. Okay, bro, you can't say that. Twitch will ban you for that. Just thought you might be interested in knowing. Like, the only MC I'm interested in is RL Craft. RL Craft is an interesting concept. I haven't really played it, but it is a very interesting idea. That's like the super hardcore one, right? That requires you like survive and shit. Bro, it's not any narcs in chat. I'm not gonna report him, but like Twitch is like Big Brother is watching you, you know? Um Justin says, I feel the same with Factorio. As do I. Factorio comes and goes. Are you bringing up Factorio now because you currently need a fix of Factorio? Do you have a crippling cement addiction? I don't know that I've actually played RL Craft. I might have suggested it once or twice to a friend, to the friend group, but I noticed that a lot of my friends aren't quite as hardcore into the math behind Minecraft and the really hardcore survival shit. That's kind of where I'm at with it at this point. I didn't play Factorio, but I know about the game. I play Mine Industry. Mine Industry, I do believe, is fairly similar. Factorio is amazing, man. I haven't bought the Space Age expansion. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll consider playing it once I have a little bit of disposable income for myself and I can actually go purchase that. I will, and I'll play some on stream. Factorio is just might not even be that interesting on stream. Maybe I'll do highlights of it for YouTube. You only use Twitch to watch me. You know that's not true. You watched me on YouTube 2 days ago. Mm-mm-mm. Not anymore. Fair enough. Twitch does still have moderation, by the way, that like you can get banned depending on what you say. Oh, one of my friends picked up Expedition 33. Sick. It's such a good game. I could not recommend it enough. Well, that's not true. I'm only like 5 hours in. Maybe the second half of the game is just absolutely garbage. You're watching on both? Sick. Bump my numbers, bro. Bump my numbers. I didn't, you didn't hear that from me, but I have Terraria on my Steam but never played it properly. Terraria is another good one. Terraria doesn't play the same as Minecraft. You'd think it would. Hey, thank you for the subscription, XP Sant, or Saint, or Sant, however you want to pronounce it. Um, yeah, Terraria, you would think it plays a lot like Minecraft, but really it's much more explorative and combat focused. Uh, Good game. It's another one of those ones you can really get into. I tend to die out of Terraria a little bit faster than I die out of things like Factorio and Minecraft, but unpopular opinion, I don't like Terraria. It's a reasonable opinion, honestly. It's not for everyone, for certain. Like the progression's a little uh linear at times. It doesn't like it's not, but it is. Like, you can do the mechanical bosses in whatever order you want, but like you still got to beat all three of them before you go to the next part. Battle Cat profile pic. I wouldn't doubt it. That does look like what that might be. But I liked the space version. Wait, space version of Terraria? Space version of Terraria. Are you talking about the like a mod pack for it? Are you talking about like a Calamity mod? Or okay, you're talking about a different game entirely. Okay, Starbound. I think I own. Do I own Starbound, or do I own something that sounds like Starbound but isn't? I do own Starbound. I have 11 hours in it. You know, I'm gonna be real. I don't remember ever playing this game for more than like 10 minutes. I don't know how I have 11 and a half hours on it. One of the top posts is an I am Steve meme. Amazing. My cat played it. Very possible. It's a shame Smokey is asleep under the bed right now, or I would go bother him. You know, I was concerned that the echo in this room was going to pick up on the mic after I took all the shit out of here, but it didn't. Thankfully, my mic is high enough quality that can kind of cancel out echoes. B, 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 B. Me too, bro. Mm-mm-mm. I'll tell you what. We'll chat here for a few more minutes. I'm gonna call the stream at 2:50. That's what I'm gonna aim for here. 2:50 p.m. So about 9 minutes, and then I'll call stream. I should really get like an intro card and an ending card so that I can kind of like actually time things rather than just being like, okay, I'm done now, bye. Like, you know what I mean? Like I have been. Uh, Favorite game of all time? Oh boy, you're asking a deep question there, buddy. Are you talking about a game that I have played the most of all time? Or are you talking about a game that the story I enjoyed the most of all time? Because that's a different question. Um, you know, I have two different the latter. The best story I've played of all time. I think it's The Last of Us. The Last of Us is my favorite game. I played a shitload of League of Legends. League of Legends is probably my second most played game after Minecraft. I played League of Legends up until last year when they introduced Vanguard. I uninstalled it. I, it's not that I don't trust them with my data. It's that I don't trust them to not give my data to someone else accidentally. Um, so I played all the way since the end of season 2, beginning of season 3, which was way back, and I never played ranked that much. I probably put maybe 100 games into a season at most, and I peaked right around low plat. I was still at the point where I was well over a 50% win rate, but I never really committed to like, let's see how far I can climb. I was sort of a low plat player. Um Outro and keep it happy. Soup. No. No. We could do better than that for an outro. Uh the games I have the most hours in, I do not enjoy. Isn't that the truth? You come to play a game enough that you just hate it and you gotta drop it. Top 220 peak last season, and I was Grandmaster this season? God damn, what server? NA. Damn. Do you stream that? Hold on. Not that I really watch streams very much, but do. And bro, I want to sleep. Chill out. I told you I'm gonna stop at 250, which is in 6 minutes. Now it's been announced. Is a known MOBA pub stomper. Oh, you two. Does this actually like? Can I actually get a link here? Because okay, I didn't. Cool. There we go. Oh, you do not stream it. I see. I see. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, you on an alt account? Okay. I listen. I don't. I'm not gonna profess to know. Do. Oh, why am I even bothering trying to find you on Twitch if you're on an alt? Oh yeah, for you guys who don't know, Pancake's favorite word is glass. So if he randomly posts it, you know, gentle support, gentle support. Oh, good, that's good. Y82. Fair enough. That's how 42 came to be. Answer to the universe and all that. How many? Whoa, that's work right there. That's not just work. That requires luck too, right? Like you got to be on that shit on the clock every 9 months. Like you got to be on the ball, and it's got to be like twins on average. If you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, assuming it gives you all the nutrients you need, what would it be? Okay. Am I allowed to eat things that have variants? Am I allowed to eat things like if I choose pizza, can I have pizza with blank topping? Or does it have to be like specifically pepperoni pizza or something like that? Your your Sims could do it? Okay. If you say so. Specifics. Okay, it has to be a specific food. I don't think there are very many foods in this world that I could eat forever. I like there are very I my taste buds would get bored eventually. Let's see, how else can I game this question? You know what I'd do? You know those chicken tender subs they sell at Publix? Chicken tender subs, because if I can have infinite of them, I could take the lettuce and the tomato off of it, and I could make like a salad, or I could take the chicken tenders out and I could get some chicken if I don't want the rest of the sub, because I feel like it's fair game to, take apart a sub if you don't want part of it for some reason or another, right? That feels like it's fair game. So like I could kind of get some variance a little bit there, and chicken tender subs are just good, right? Like they're just good. Pub subs are great. Oh yeah, we're almost at time here. I did say I would stop at 250, and that is coming up. Also, I am rather hungry. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Discord link one more time in case anybody is interested. Uh, assuming I can remember how to type Discord. Boop. And I'll paste that over on YouTube as well. Might as well plug it if I'm gonna do this. Copy and perhaps paste. There we go. Boom, over on YouTube as well. Oh, shameless plug. Oh no, on my on my Twitch channel, on my stream, I'm plugging my own shit. How could I? Um, all right. Good talk, everyone. I'm gonna head out. I'll be back here same time tomorrow. You know how it is. Pew pew pew.